today's video, let's have a quick review about the DENT tokens that are distributing in the exchanges. So this will give you a overall picture of how the 100 billion tokens are distributed among the community members and the app users. So if you look at the majority of the token is traded at Binance at the moment. So Binance is one of the most biggest exchanges where most of the traders jump into trade, and as we stand now, the volume of DENTs that are traded is roughly around 12 million in USD, which is quite a lot compared to what DENT was usually used to have a trade volume of roughly 500,000 on a daily basis. But now we have got a spike of volume, you can see here clearly, and clearly you can see the distribution of most of the tokens is staying in the Binance exchange. And then you have 6 billion in KuCoin, and then you have Upbit as which is a Korean exchange. You have nearly close to 5.7 billion in Upbit exchange, and then you have Bittrex Global at 0.5 billion. So that's accounts for, and then you have other exchanges like HitBTC, Ether Delta, and other exchanges. So in total, the distribution of DENT tokens accounts for roughly around 45.45 billion tokens in the crypto exchanges, or traders you can call them. So they use the exchange as a platform which accounts for 45% of the tokens that are being traded. And then when we come to DW's DENT Wireless side, so which is the team still owns 9.62 billion tokens in the in their war chest. So you can see the first wallet here is what the owned by DENT Wireless. So initially they were supposed to hold 30% of the tokens as written in the white paper, but now they have distributed all the 20 billions, and now they own only 9.4 billion tokens in the main wallet. And then you have DENT Exchange. People who are new to DENT Wireless, DENT community, DENT Exchange is a platform where users can buy and sell mobile data, and they use DENT token as a utility to buy the mobile data. So in effect, the exchange as a wallet at the behind the scenes. I'm talking some technicalities here. So the DENT exchange as a wallet, and in that wallet there are roughly around 4.96 billion tokens. And then you have the mobile app. So when a user registers on the mobile app, DENT mobile app, they get some free tokens as an incentive. And then when they share the mobile app to your friends and family, they get an extra reward as well. So those tokens roughly account for 11 billion. So this 11 billion plus 4.96, which is totally 15 billion tokens. So the 15 billion tokens are actually owned by the community members who support the mobile app and the DENT ecosystem and the DENT exchange and the DENT Teams portal. So that is 15%, 15% of the tokens is actually supported by the app users. Remember that number. So at the moment, I would say this total is roughly around 25.58 billion, which is owned by DENT, I would say. So technically these two pieces are actually owned by community, I would say strongly. It's not owned by DENT, because the users have to use those tokens for buying mobile data. Unfortunately, at the moment, the tokens in the mobile app cannot be withdrawn. We have to be very clear. Any tokens that you have in the mobile app, you have to go through the KYC process if you want to withdraw the tokens. And the DENT exchange is the only platform where you can use it to withdraw the tokens. If your country doesn't support DENT exchange, you cannot withdraw the tokens from the mobile app. So only 41 countries are at the moment supported by the DENT exchange. This is something to bear in mind. But in general, you can see 25% of the 25.6% of the tokens are actually owned by the DENT team, which is the ecosystem basically. And then you have cold wallets. Cold wallets is people who bought the tokens and save it in a safe hardware wallet or a or a Exodus wallet or Trezor or something like that. So that accounts for 29.5 billion tokens. So basically community is owned most of the tokens, actually this 45.5 and 29.40. so the team is actually holding only 9.62 billion tokens, which is only 10%, I would say. So you can imagine how the ecosystem was built by using the tokens, actually. So the DENT token itself as a utility, that's the very key thing. That's the reason I keep saying, if more people lock the DENT tokens, like say if 5 million people, not billion, 5 million people lock 10,000 tokens in the mobile app, then that will take out 50 billion tokens out of the cryptocurrency exchanges. That is quite powerful. At the moment, what we are seeing is only up to 15 billion is actually in the hands of the mobile app users. That number has to significantly increase. So if that number significantly increases, then we will see the number of tokens on the cryptocurrency exchanges going down considerably. Once the number of tokens on the cryptocurrency exchanges goes down, that's when we are going to see the price pressure happening on the traded exchanges. So at the moment, what is happening is, even though DENT Wireless has a solid product and it has a strong community, you can see the community owns roughly 30 billion tokens on the cold wallet, because they have trust in the team and they have trust in the DENT Wireless business, and they have trust in the whole new innovations that DENT Wireless is building as we speak. So but what the point I'm trying to make is, we need more people coming in and locking the tokens in the mobile app. That's when we could see quite a lot of people pressure happening in the crypto exchanges, because at the moment what happens is users. So what is happening is there are not enough users locking the tokens in the app. So at the moment they have only up to 11.15 billion tokens, which is 15% of the supply is locked. But imagine if 5 million users, because this is simple economics. So the way the simple economics 101 works is, if the supply is more than the demand, then the price will go down. Yeah, when the supply is less than the demand, then the price will shoot up. So if the number of tokens that are traded in the exchanges come down by adding more tokens into the app ecosystem, this ecosystem, then that's when we are going to see quite a lot of price pressure. I agree honestly that hasn't happened yet. Only 15% of the users have locked the tokens in the DENT mobile app. People, I see comments asking where to lock the token. So it's the DENT mobile app. So basically, if you go to open your smartphone, and if you are using an Android smartphone from Google, you go to the Play Store and you can download the app, and that's where you get the DENT mobile app. And inside the app, there is an option to buy DENT tokens for buying mobile data. So you do that. When by locking 10,000 tokens in the mobile app, we all could do a contribution. I myself have locked 75,000 tokens in the mobile app. So I have contributed for 7 users from my part. So if everybody does that in the DENT ecosystem, then imagine all will be able to, definitely 10,000 tokens is something everyone could afford to lock in the mobile app. So when we see more users locking the 10 tokens in the mobile app, we will see the number of exchange tokens traded in the exchange going down considerably down. Once that happens, we are going to see quite a lot of price pressure in the exchanges. So I can prove this as an example how this whole thing works. So say for example, if you take Verge coin, so Verge has, let's go for Verge and have a look as well. So if I duplicate this and then go to Verge token, and here you can see the circulating supply is 16 billion. So let's say 50% of the tokens are actually circulating in the mobile in the exchanges. Then imagine if the number is close to 16 billion or 10 billion, in the exchanges, then you will see price going to 2 cents very easily. So that has to happen here in our case. So if the number of tokens in the crypto exchanges come down to 20 billion, then we will see the price of the token, DENT token, going to 2 cents very easily. Because DENT Verge as another token which has 10 billion supply traded on the exchanges approximately. I'm taking a margin of 50% or 55% of the tokens. So that, because DENT also has 45% of the tokens distributed in the crypto exchanges. So I would expect the same on other tokens as well. Like at least 50% of the tokens will be distributed in the cryptocurrency exchanges. In the case of DENT, there are 100 billion tokens. So 50% of it will be roughly around 50 billion tokens. But that number can be significantly brought down by the community members by locking just 10,000 tokens in the mobile app. If we all as a community supporter lock 10,000 tokens in our DENT mobile app, then we can see the number of tokens in the cryptocurrency exchanges going down significantly. But right now we are seeing only 15 billion tokens are held in the DENT ecosystem, DENT app or DENT exchange. So if that number has to increase, we have a role to play. But remember, this 10,000 tokens you cannot withdraw from the mobile app. I have to warn you here that 10,000 tokens that you lock in the mobile app cannot be withdrawn. The reason it cannot be withdrawn is at the moment the ecosystem is very small and only you can exit or withdraw the tokens if you have access to the DENT exchange. If you don't have access to the DENT exchange, you cannot withdraw. I have to warn you here. But locking the 10,000 tokens allow you to buy mobile data directly. That's for sure. You have, because DENT is a utility token. It's meant to support buying mobile data and mobile products. So which is the perfect use case for DENT token, right? It's a utility token. And so if we all support and contribute 10,000 tokens by locking in the mobile app, this number will significantly come down. So even if 5 million users lock 10,000 tokens each, that would bring down the number to 50,000 tokens will get locked in the ecosystem here, and that would put 35 billion taken away from here. So if 35 billion taken away from here, that will bring down the price of DENT token to close to what Verge token is at the moment. So just I'm giving you a comparison. It may not be a right comparison, but it kind of gives you a picture of how the price works, how price discovery works on a cryptocurrency exchange. So we have a part to play here. So more users have to come and lock the 10,000 tokens in the mobile app. Even let's say 10,000 people come and lock at least 10,000 tokens. That would take out at least 100 million tokens out of the exchange. That is just a rough estimation I'm giving you. So if more people do the same, like say if you have enough tokens and 50,000 people, let's be 10,000, let's be 5,000 people do the same. 50,000 people lock 10,000 tokens. That will take 500 million tokens away from the crypto exchanges. So I hope you get the point. So basically you have to have more users coming down to lock the tokens willingly. That will happen slowly as the ecosystem strongly builds. I hope this number will significantly increase as the next version is coming out. So these are the things coming out in the next 2 to 3 months time. So you have DENT Gigastore getting launched, and then you have DENT Exchange, new version of the DENT Exchange coming up as well, and then you have a DENT mobile app, new version of the mobile app coming as well. And then they are planning to launch a brand new reward system which will allow people to lock more tokens in the mobile app. And if you lock more tokens in the mobile app, the incentive you get might be a free mobile data every month. It's like a subscription plan, but in a subscription plan with your current telco, the money that you give, you cannot get the money back. So whereas with DENT reward system, you lock the tokens. It's like pretty much like staking. So in staking you get a fixed interest, but the interest will be given as a token for you. But in the DENT mobile app, instead of giving you the incentive as a DENT token itself, they give you as mobile products, like mobile. It could be a free mobile data, or it could be international voice calling minutes, it could be anything, but it is associated to something to do with the products they offer in the ecosystem. So you can get an idea now. There's quite a lot of things coming up in the next 2 to 3 months system, 3 months time period, that would create more individual users to coming in and locking more tokens in the mobile app. So we have to see this number increasing significantly. Once we see 5 million users locking 10,000 tokens, that will take out 50 billion, 50% of the token will go into the exchange and the DENT ecosystem. That's when we are going to see the price going to 2 cents very, very easily. Trust me, that will not take too long for the price to go to 2 cents. But we have a part to play in this. It's not going to happen magically just like that. So the ecosystem has to build up, and more users have to sign up and register and try to participate in the reward system. So when they do that, I'm sure you're going to see 50 billion tokens getting locked in the mobile app very, very easily. So if that has to happen, then you will see here only 10 billion tokens will be in the hands of the traders. So the traders will be left with very less tokens to play around. When there is less tokens and more demand, the price will organically and very naturally stay at 2 cents and 3 cents very easily. So we have a part to play to contribute to lock the tokens in the mobile app. If we do that, I have done my part by locking 75,000 tokens in the mobile app. So if everybody does from their part as supporting the DENT ecosystem, then I'm pretty sure we can see a significant increase in the DENT app tokens locked in the DENT app, and then this number will go down very significantly. I hope you understand what I'm trying to mean. And in terms of technicals, the price is quite stabilizing roughly around 0.0018. Yesterday there was a significant drop because of BTC dropping below 45k. So now that's trying to consolidate. We don't know the market how it's going to turn out. We have to watch how the top 100 coins are playing out, and we have to watch an high. And you can see yesterday's low was 0016, and right now we are around 18 margin. So yep, let's watch out and see in terms of technicals how it looks. It still looks strong buy and bullish as we speak on a monthly and a weekly perspective. So on a 4-hour perspective, it's trying to be neutral at the moment because the price shooted down by 30% yesterday, and on a daily chart it looks still a strong buy. So let's keep an eye and see how the margin trading is coming out as well, because DENT has opened up. Margin trading is now open in the Binance exchange along with other crypto currencies. So that's a good thing that lots of traders will be now coming in to play around with DENT. So that's a very interesting thing that happened just a couple of days ago. And in terms of the wallet counts, we are pretty good now. It's close to 41,000 token holders in the ETHScan. So you can see this number is significant. We are watching this number every day, and this number is going up considerably high, and we can see that happening in the number of token holders increasing. This is increasing. This has gone touched close to cold wallets, is close to 30 billion, which is a very good positive sign. The sentiment of the market sentiment for DENT has changed dramatically, and if that trend continues, we are going to see quite a lot of new people coming and buying the DENT tokens, which is a very, very renowned interest, I would say. And remember, DENT is a long-term project, and it's one of the low cap tokens. And this is when the price of the top 100 coins go down fast, you can see DENT also taking the pressure of it. So it's an altcoin, remember, and it's also not within the 100. It's beyond 100. So at the moment the rank is roughly around 146th rank. DENT is at 146th rank. Just a month ago the DENT token was ranked at 356, and that number has come down significantly. That's a very good sign that we are seeing improved renowned interest. I think in the next 3 to 6 months period we could see the DENT token getting into top 100 very easily, and that can happen very easily if we could from our part contribute 10,000 tokens into the download the mobile app. If people who are new to the DENT community, you can subscribe to the community channel and download the mobile app if you have already done so. So there are quite a lot of people who already have a smartphone. It doesn't have to be that you need to have a eSIM phone. DENT app works on all the mobile phones. It doesn't have to be a eSIM phone. You download the mobile app and lock down 10,000 tokens in the mobile app. That's all you have to do. And once you do that, the number of tokens in the crypto exchanges will come down automatically. By you don't have to do anything. You don't have to take any stress of trading or anything. You just lock your tokens in a cold wallet on a long-term perspective, and when the price goes to 10 cents or hits the all-time high, then you move from your cold wallet to the exchanges and cash out. But for now, what you need to do is keep your tokens in the cold wallets and then lock 10,000 tokens in the DENT mobile app. That's all you have to do, and then rest assured the price will go up significantly in the long run. But at the moment, we are not seeing is simply because of this simple logic that there are more tokens floating in the cryptocurrency exchanges where the traders are making more bucks and the holders are being affected by the price. So if that reverse thing has to happen, then we have to hold 10,000 tokens in the mobile app and bring this number significantly down. I hope you get what I mean, and let's try to bring the price down and number of tokens in the exchange down, and that will help a lot. And people who are interested in discussing DENT price prediction, there is a separate channel to discuss about price. So if you go to DENT_price discussion, and this is an unofficial DENT channel where people bring technical analysis and other things and share their thoughts on this platform. So you can please sign up if you haven't done so on this Telegram channel, and you can get more tips about price prediction as well. Yeah, hope you get what I mean. And in terms of the price in the past 1 week, we are stabilizing and consolidating. It's pretty good now. It didn't go down further. Usually in the past 3 years, what we have seen is when other coins go down, then significantly take a blow. So in 1 week, you can see it's increased by 50% just in 1 week. So the trend looks quite positive compared to most other tokens, how it's performing. And in terms of CMC ranking as well, it's trying to get to the top 100. I hope in next couple of months we should be in the top 100. I have no doubt about it. But we as DENT community members have a role to play as well by locking up 10,000 tokens and registering to the mobile app and support the DENT ecosystem. Thanks for watching, and have a great